Well, Mambu has a view. In fact, Mambu has 10 principles of what is right and what is composable banking in the Mambu view. So first of all, these days, a buzzword in the industry is ecosystems. But what does that really mean, and why do you need an ecosystem? It's quite simple, really. No one does everything in an awesome kind of way these days. Everyone is good at something, and we recognize that. So Mambu has specialized in the core, in core banking only. And what we have also realized is we have a lot of tremendous partners out there that can help us build a bank better than any of you can build a bank from scratch. So we believe in an ecosystem, composable architecture for an end-to-end build. Number 2, start with a composable platform. What does that mean? Essentially related to what I said the first time. You know, we see a lot of technologists, and we see some really good ones. And every day there is someone that says, I want to build my own platforms from scratch. Literally every component of it. Yeah, I see some giggles out there, but you see the crazy ones, and they want to do everything themselves. But nowadays, there are readily available technology out there on the market for you to utilize, not only cost effectively, but help you build things quicker, faster. And third, what I think should actually be the first, is think cloud native. These days, no one should be implementing anything on premise. That's just daft. Everything is going towards the cloud. Just look at Amazon's stock price. Look at Google's stock price. You see a hint. Every component should be self-contained. What does that mean? Again, it should be something that's easily usable, easily contained in itself, easily understood. You shouldn't be one system that tries to go beyond what you have been designed and architected to do and do it badly. That's what it means. Everything must be via open APIs. Everything should be standardized. We see a lot of our so-called stronger, what you call incumbent competitors. I can name them all. You may come from one of them, so I'm not going to try and offend anyone.
You can. I don't come from either.
And you don't?
I don't mind.
Either.
Even if I were to come, I wouldn't mind at all, honestly.
Well, we see a lot of traditional players who say that they've got APIs, but then they build APIs bespoke per client, and also they build it as they go. They're not ready, they're not standardized, they're not usable, they're not productized, they're not robust. That's not an open API. Actually, I should have mentioned also, a lot of our competitors claim that they're cloud native. When you dig a few layers deeper, you find out they're actually fake cloud. Fake clouds are out there, so be careful. And building new connectors should be simple and straightforward. So again, it relates back to the API point. Your APIs should be easily understood, as in how people can build it. So if you've got a library of APIs, but still you need a team of 200-300 SIs, so system integrators or developers, to code them out for you every single time. That is not straightforward. That ain't simple. Simple, straightforward, in our philosophy, should be 5 to 6 people build a bank in 5 days. And we've seen it. We've seen it done. And what's also really important is scalability. So the solution has to have scalability built in. And when we talk about horizontally and vertically, so in our sense, Vertically is how you scale up from a volume point of view. So the ability to handle high volume as you scale up, because let's say you're doing a promotion, discounting, or a special, Chinese New Year's coming. I'm not familiar with Japanese holidays, unfortunately, so I can't really say, but Chinese New Year's coming. If you do a promotion and there are thousands of transactions coming through, you should have the scalability to be able to ramp up easily. Also, horizontally, from a product perspective, you should be able to expand from a product point of view very easily, quickly. And there shouldn't be a limit in terms of how many products that you can build on a platform. Mambu certainly does not limit you. And then continuous delivery. This is actually incredibly important, and a lot of people, again, misunderstand this point. So again, this is a good comparison for some of the traditional solutions. Not to pick on you or anything.
Thank you. I tell you, you can. Go ahead.
So for a lot of our traditional competitors, they always go for the chunky upgrades. Every 3 years, 5 years, or some of them, after they finally implemented, after 7 years, it's now time for a big upgrade. And that means another 7 to 8 years of pain, and another 10 or maybe even $100 million out of your pockets. And I'm not talking about 100 million yen, I'm talking about US dollars. And in the Mambu philosophy, what we believe in is continuous enhancement, continuous upgrades up to a daily basis. Initially, they can be scary, but when we explain how we do it, which we're not going to do in this session, you'll understand it's not only the preferred model, but it's also highly robust. Number 9, we're getting close. Number 9, so commercial models. Again, there are competitors out there to Mambu, or there are certain vendors out there that tell you, okay, we're going to give you a solution, and our solution is absolutely awesome. But then, in terms of the cost of dealing, the cost of that relationship could be so complex to understand, you almost need to hire a team of accountants just to work out how they charge you on a yearly basis. Whereas the Mambu model, what we believe in, is one fee for all, a true SaaS model that gives you built-in scalability and a predictable cost model for growth. And number 10, self-service developer experience is essential. Again, what does that mean? Sounds like a load of gibberish. That's what I thought at the beginning. This goes back to actually, how do you build a bank simply with less resources? Everything should be open to public, and open in terms of how easily it can be understood. So if you go onto the Mambu websites, you can actually get Mambu support documents, API documents, even some of our status messages. All of them are open to public. You can learn it yourself. And we've had clients who have learned everything on the website, built all of their integration and all of their applications on top of Mambu already. And then they simply come to us and say, how do we buy you? That's the only missing piece now. So, in summary, what does it mean to be composable, to be agile, to be fast, to be right in today's world? It means you need to be easy to deal with. You need to be easily, readily to be engaged with. And then you need an ecosystem. You need a team of partners that surrounds you, that makes your solution even stronger than it is to build an end-to-end proposition. And you need to be able to scale. Scale with predictable cost models and easy to deliver. That's what it means.